Hey, this is Brian. Thanks for watching Kies. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to flash a 992 911 with APR Ultralink. Using my 992 4S as a demo car, we're going to show you how to flash a basic stage 1 93 octane tune, which is going to give us 90 wheel horsepower on a bone stock car. APR's tunes are safe, reliable, and easier than ever with the unveiling of Ultralink, which allows you to flash your car from your driveway. To flash, all you're going to need is an APR Ultralink, which is available at Kies.com. You need a PC running Chrome, and it's highly recommended that you have a battery charger. For all the links to all these products and additional information relating to power gains and compatibility, see the description below. All right, with that, let's get started. First things first, I'm gonna hook up our battery charger. Now, it's not as essential as it used to be. Other platforms take 20, 30 minutes or so to flash. It's very taxing on the battery, where this is gonna take about 5 minutes or so, maybe 10 at the most. So it's very quick, but it's always a good precaution. Now, when you purchase your Ultralink from us, we are going to ask you for your VIN, and that's because these have individual serial numbers that get tied to your VIN. That being said, if you already have an APR tune that was maybe flashed from a dealer, really anywhere in the world, once you activate this, you're going to now be able to flash your car and unflash it from home using an Ultralink dongle, which is super cool. That is the example for my car. I already had APR on my car, but now I can do it easily from home. With that, let's plug in the adapter. So we're gonna plug in our USB-C cable down here and then plug this in. It's right above your dead pedal. And just so you guys can see what's going on, we're gonna flash it from the top of the car. All right, once your adapter is plugged in, you're going to go on Chrome to ultralink.goapr.com. We have all this for you down in the description below, so you don't have to write it down now. Then you're gonna hit this button over here that says login, and it's going to ask you for your login information. If you don't have one, all you need to do is sign up clicking this button down here. All right, so here is going to be the main screen. The main thing you're going to be using is the second box down that says create a tune. Now, they do need to identify your vehicle, so at this time you want to have the key in the vehicle, then just click your car into accessory mode without starting it. So you're gonna hit continue. This screen's gonna pop up. You're gonna select the device and hit connect. And this just takes a minute or so. At this time, it's going to check for some firmware updates. Mine's already done, but if yours is not, it's going to happen automatically. Then hit the close button over here, and then you're going to be presented with your vehicle information. You can see right now, I just have my stock tune, and you can also see that the car has previously been flashed by a dealer, which happens to be us as well. From here, what you're going to do is you are going to hit Configure ECU. When you scroll down, you're going to be presented with all of the different options for your car. So basically, we have an option for stock, and we have an option for stage 1. Now, when you log in, if you don't already have an APR tune, you will see a price. This is totally normal. I've already paid for my license, so now mine shows up as 0. But if you haven't purchased the license, now you're going to be presented with the actual cost of the license. It is more than just the adapter itself. So I'm going to hit stage 1, and then I'm going to hit next over here. Then from this screen, you're able to pick your octane, so you can see 91, 93, 100, 104, and also ethanol. The ethanol one is crazy. I think you get 170 some horsepower by doing that. We're gonna do a full video on that in the future. For today, we're gonna keep it conservative, but we're gonna do 93 octane over here. And then this is something I actually bought yesterday to test out. This is about 200 bucks, but there's an additional option where you can add sport sound. And this is going to give you a better burble, and it's going to make your exhaust flaps open all the way when you're in sport or sport plus mode, because as many of you know, when you hit that button, you put it in sport mode, they just open a little bit, and it kind of modulates the higher RPM you go. So I'm gonna definitely activate that. Another cool thing that I love about APR is, as you know from the factory, there is a very strong soft limiter. When you put it in neutral, you can actually rev it, and it sounds incredible. So with that, we're gonna hit finish. Okay, here's all the customer info. If you have a bill, it's going to ask you to check out. At this point, everything is through APR. Then we're gonna hit complete. Okay, it's validating our car's identity. And then over here, we're going to be able to monitor our car's battery voltage. So over here, we're gonna hit configure my vehicle. You're gonna pair the device again, hit connect. All right, as you can see, the process is going to start. It's going to transfer all of the data over and configure your vehicle. And again, if you take a look over here, it says it's about 12:29. That's going to be a good reference to see exactly how long it takes to flash the car. Now, if you haven't tuned your car before, and you're looking at your dash thinking, oh no, what did I do? I see every light in here. I see spoiler failure. I see check engine light. All my lights are on. It's like Christmas time. Don't worry, it is perfectly normal. You might hear your door trying to lock and unlock and just other strange sounds that you're not accustomed to. All of this will be resolved during the flash process. The reason I tell you this is because nobody told me this. And the first time I flashed the car, it was actually a BMW, it wasn't Porsche. I was freaking out because I was new to everything and all the lights started coming up and I was like, oh my gosh, what did I just do to my car? So do not worry, totally normal. All right, remember we started this at 12:29. It's only 12:33 right now and it's at 99. So it's gonna be about 5 minutes or so. Oh, there you go. All right, once you see this screen right here, what you're gonna do is you're going to take the car out of accessory mode. You're gonna wait about 5 seconds or so. Then you can put it back in accessory mode. And then you're gonna hit this little clear trouble codes button over here. It's gonna take a second to clear everything out. Then your vehicle program has been completed. You can start your car and unplug your cable. So with that, we are totally done tuning. That 5 minutes just added over 90 wheel horsepower and a ton of fun to this 4S, making it feel almost more like a turbo than a 4S. So let's go outside and see how it drives. All right, so initial feeling out of the gate, I feel like the car feels more responsive. The car's up to temperature. I'm not sure if that's picking up that with the mic, but it has a nice burble sound when I let off, but it's not overbearing. It doesn't feel like I'm 15 or anything like that. So let's lay into it a little bit. This thing feels like a whole, oh, don't look at that. This thing feels like a whole new car. So whenever you're doing mods to your car, you can do an intake, you can do an exhaust, and they might sound cool and all. There is nothing like an engine tune. When you add this much power, it just puts you back in your seat. This is amazing. It feels so good. The other thing that they do is they optimize the launch control. So for science, we should probably test it out. All right, let's test out launch control. See how that feels with our newfound power. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This does not feel like a 4S anymore. I mean, with the ethanol tune, totally giving some turbos a run for their money, but this is incredible, the amount of performance that you can get dollar for dollar. I mean, who would have ever thought that you could get over 90 horsepower just from software alone? The gains are unreal in this thing, and it totally transforms it. So let's head back to the studio and we'll do some revs and show you some of the other cool features. Now again, I did purchase that additional feature where it gives me a little bit more burble and it opens my valves all the way. But just for a demo, this is what it's like with the soft limiter. And this is what it's like with APR. And we can rev it to 5,500 RPM in neutral. The main difference in Sport and Sport Plus, let me just go through these modes here. Normal, there's 0 burble. Sport has the most. I'm not sure if that's picking up with my mic or not. And then Sport Plus has very minimal to none as well. So if you like the pops and bangs, Sport is definitely up your alley. So as you've seen and also heard, this is a complete game changer if you have a 992 911, and there's also additional makes and models that are compatible with Ultralink. Again, we have all that information for you listed down in the description below. But if you need an Ultralink and a license for this, be sure to visit us at kies.com or click those links and we'll be happy to help you out. Any questions or anything, email us at info@kies.com, KIES.com, and we'll be happy to help. Thanks for watching and happy tuning.